What's up, everyone? Taking a quick break here from some work I'm doing, and I thought I would stream something different other than Watch Dogs, which I've been streaming for a while. Thought I'd give this Star Citizen a shot. I've been playing a little bit of it. I've had some access to some of the stuff that is available right now for people to purchase, and I thought I'd jump in and show off the game. Right now, the multiplayer is active, but people are having trouble getting into a match. So I'll just walk around the hangar a little bit, show off a couple of the ships, and then we'll go into do some drone matches where we'll get to destroy a couple of drones, I guess. Just AI. It's sort of like a horde mode, which is this has been pretty cool. Let me just make sure that everything over here is working, and then we'll get started in a second. Seem to be working, so we're just going to jump into the match or into the game, and we'll check it out. Check out some Star Citizen, see how that's doing. All right, so this is the hangar that I have. This is press account that I've been messing around with. Thinking about actually maybe jumping in the fray now since it's already past its funding. We have a policy at Joystick that we don't support anything that's still seeking funding, if on Kickstarter specifically. But since this is already met its goal and it's still making money and we've already covered it a bunch, at this point I could just purchase the game because the game's technically available. So if you buy the game, you get the Hangar module, and depending on what ship you purchase, you also get a ship. So let's go down this elevator here. So this is the Hangar. A couple of things over here which are pretty cool. There is sort of like a model here for some, I guess, out of ship clothing that you can get your hands on. There are like backer trophies and stuff you get in these trophy cases. Again, this is a thank you trophy for the Kickstarter, but this is a press account, so it was not something that I did back purely because of our policy. What does this thing do? Oh, this thing's like a map that you can open and actually explore some of the world. I think you can scroll through some of the stuff here. How do I actually access this? No, I'm using the Xbox One controller, I should say, for this. And I don't really have any idea how to actually control this menu. But oh my god, look at it, it's holograms. It's pretty, right? Before we jump in a ship, let's jump in this bad boy. See if we can pull off. Oh god. Tell me if the sound. I have a feeling the sound is going to be really bad. I'm going to test it real quick. Alright, so the sound's not too overpowering, but let's see if we can hit this sweet jump. Oh! Oh, so close. And now am I stuck here? Oh no. that is not meant to do that. At least I'm not meant to do that with it. I wonder if there's any way that I can Oh, can I back it off the wall somehow? I can get into the passenger side. It's funny, the animation sort of is broken because it doesn't recognize that I'm not supposed to be sitting it like this. Oh god, did I break the whole thing? Alright, I may have broke the whole thing. Because now I can't get out of it. Oh, man. No, yeah, no, no. He's just chilling. Whatevs. The gray cat. Alright, we can get out of here by going to the Arena Commander menu, actually. And from there, we can jump into something. What do we want to do? Drone sim. I'm going to try to... Here we go. As soon as this loads up, I'm going to get back to the hangar to show off some of the ships, because that stuff's kind of cool. While we're waiting for this to load, because the loads can sometimes be a little daunting, make sure to subscribe to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/xavdm. Also, my other information is on the bottom of the screen there, at Xav Twitter. YouTube is xavtlg, youtube.com/xavtlg. I'll put all the archives of this up, and anything else that we do. This week on Joystick, too, if you're watching, paying attention to Joystick, we're doing our top 10 games of the last 10 years. We're pretty much done everyone on staff except for 5 of us. And the game just crashed. Oh no. Alright, let's get back to this screen. That epic music is just swelling with such pride. That is Star Citizen's theme music. Everything's just going wrong here. Alright, let's see if we can get back to it. Is it gonna work? Boom. Oh man, I think this is not actually set correctly. Is it? Yes, it is. Alright. Well, it'll bring us right back to the hangar. So, that solves that problem, I guess. So we'll see what happens when we load this up. I have to run this in a window for some reason. The OBS does not recognize this as a game exe file, so I have to run it in window mode. So maybe this whole thing is just going to break bad. It looks like it just froze. Oh man. Really? God damn it. Oh no, there we go. Whew. Alright, so here is the hangar when you first walk into it. Let's go put on my helmet. You can also go into third person. There we go. Let's jump into this bad boy. This is the Origin 300i, and one of the ships that I can actually use to fly. And we can open it up. Jump in here. It's funny, the collision's a little weird, so if you walk up against these walls, you sort of get bounced around. So I'm going to just crouch so it doesn't become an issue. What is back here? What? Huh? It says use. I think it's just sticky. There's something else. Alright, let's jump into the seat here. See a lot of cool details in the HUD over here, and all the elements on the ship is pretty badass. We can go into a drone sim thing. Let's do that. I don't think I'm going to be streaming for very long because there's only 2 maps and not too much else. Let's go with Broken Moon first. And this is like the horde mode that they have in the game. So it'll keep spawning waves until you die. It's been pretty... Whoa, didn't I just select this? Why is this... Okay, Broken Moon, launch. There we go. So So yeah, I have a Xbox One controller here. This is the first time I've actually really used the Xbox One controller for any PC games. I just hooked it up today. I've been using a 360 controller for the longest time, but I've become accustomed to the Xbox One controller now, so I figured I'd do the switch over. So this is going to load in a second, and this is going to be the, like I said, the Horde mode of. There's 2 maps available right now, and I'm in the Origin 300i. I think there's some people who are streaming right now that have they're getting the multiplayer to work, but I can't get the multiplayer to work. I've tried connecting, but it's not working. I think some people are complaining there are only like a couple of matches open at a time that are active. So I can look around the ship here independently. You can always just jump out to third person. Kind of removes a lot of the HUD, and you can like look around your ship. You can see the detail of it firing. It's pretty badass too. So let's just jump in. So one thing that I notice is, and it may just be based on the ship that I'm flying, but like the game is pretty slow in comparison to something like, I'm zooming in here, in comparison to something like Valkyrie, which I've played a bunch. Obviously the sense of speed is a lot higher in that game too, because it's Oculus Rift. That was a nice kill. They have 2 primary weapons. This is sort of like a machine gun laser. You can see on the left side of the HUD there, it has like every time I'm firing, it's counting down the percentages. Oh, see, I just bumped into something. I just bumped into some debris in space. If you brush up against another pilot, or if you brush up against debris, you can actually knock off pieces of your ship. So if I bumped into that, and it's possible you can knock off the wing that has your weapon on it. Just straighten out a little bit here. Zoom out here. So you can do things like increase your velocity here, you can decrease it here, your thrust. You can stop in space by holding down both triggers, like I'm using a controller. There's a couple more options you have, obviously, using a keyboard. Like you can eject using a keyboard, I think, because in the single player of this game, you're going to want to try to survive, I guess, in certain situations. Or you can eject and people can come pick you up if they're on your team or something. So we're going to fly around this. Whoa. So if I use the D-pad to select a target and then double tap the bumper, it'll keep speed with the target that I've selected. So you can sort of close the distance on them if they're really far away. There we go. Straighten out on this side here. So you see like pieces of that ship broke apart, and that ship sort of like sailing on prayer right now. So I can try to take care of them. The 2 ships that I have available for this are the Origin 300i and the Hornet. So I'll mess around with this and then I'll just jump into the Hornet next. This is the 300i. break in space here before I crash into something. There we go. Oh, jeez. Whoa. So if you press Y, it'll lock on, and then you can launch a missile. Let's straighten out over here and see who else is left. There we go. This guy is trying to... There we go. See if we could thread this needle. Oh boy. Oh, so close. Wait, where's the... So the Hornet has a machine gun that has limited ammo. The 300i here has this two laser-based weapons, so they can overheat, and they can need a, if you use them too much, they can overheat, and you'll need to wait for them to recharge. I think both ships have a maximum of 4 missiles on board when you first take off. Oh, see, he bumped up against me there. Chipping away at this guy. There we go. This last one? No, there's 2 more. There we go. You can see some of the piece of the 300i on the right side there, sort of floating in space. So some of it, I mean, it's still, these modules, I guess they're considered alpha. It's still pretty early. I can, who do I got here? Hunter, Scavenger. The Hunters are probably going to be the ones that give me the most problems, so I'll go after him first. Whoa, what's going on here? Oh, there's a guy right behind me here. Jesus. Take care of this guy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, where's my ship? Let's see if I can go. Did I officially? No, I'm still in it technically. Although my ship has seen better days. If I eject, I think I'm going to. What do I do here? I think it's J, Shift J. Oh wait, Alt J. Here we go. Wait. Kind of space you want to see. How do I eject? Let me just double check here. Key bindings. Eject is L. So it's going to be. Oops. Alt L? What? The whole thing has just disappeared now. Glitchy. It's alpha, what do you expect, right? Oh, jeez. Hold up. Everything is just going to crap right now. Here we go. Whew. Alright, let's go back to the hangar. We'll switch ships. And that'll fix it. Still in alpha, so stuff's gonna crash. Give me 1 second here. Switch back. Is anyone from RSI here? I don't know. I doubt it. I mean, there's probably they're probably getting some sleep. They have a lot of work ahead of them. I think you would hope. So far, so if you listen to the Super Joystick podcast on Friday, we talk about this game a lot, and I talk about how I've sort of played a little bit of the stuff, and for the most part, it's just me talking about how excited I am about this game and how I hope it meets the promise that I think everyone expects it to. Or at least, yeah, expects it to because of the amount of investment I think people have already made in the game. And like, there's people out there who have apparently spent like a ton of money on this game, which is kind of crazy. Wait, which ship am I actually going to go? I'm going to access the arena commander. Let's see here. So yeah, Super Joystick podcast on Friday. I listen to that, and we talk about this in much greater detail as well. Broken Moon. All right, how come it's not letting me select? Here we go. Launch. Is it going to let me switch ships? No, because I'm in the ship. I don't think it's going to let me switch. So I will mess around with this one a little bit, and then I'll switch ships. We'll jump in the Hornet real quick. Excited for this game though. This and what's the other one that that people have been talking about after E3? It was at E3 and we didn't get to see it because we sent our MMO. We have an MMO site, massively.com. God, what is it? Oh, I think the star is about to explode. You'll see it there. There you go. Elite Dangerous. It's another one that apparently people are saying that looks really great. That is also a Kickstarter game or a crowdfunded game that's made a couple bucks. Obviously, it's not made like 40. I think they're at 46 or 48 million dollars for this game, something crazy like that. I think Elite Dangerous has made like 3, as far as I know, based on what they're. Because I was looking at their website earlier and it said 3, and I don't know if they've how much they've updated that. I haven't looked at their Kickstarter page. But I know it was funded. And that's another space sim game. Elite Dangerous is... Sanan from our UK editor was talking about how it's actually like a... Elite Dangerous was a pretty big franchise in England or in the UK. So this is sort of like a return to that franchise. So he says that he knows it well, and he's pretty excited about that too. Whoa. Whoa. Oh, God. I did not see that asteroid there. Gosh.
Stand by for reintegration.
Origin jump works. At your service. Core system operational.
It's pretty funny.
Contact.
So yeah, I mean, like, look at that. That is some crazy looking game. I just like the detail on the weapons. They fire independently. Okay, let's not crash. Let's not pull a Chris Roberts at PAX East and crash into debris while I'm trying to show the game. I'm trying to do something. There we go. There we go. Let's actually jump out real quick and see if we can jump into the Hornet and show that off a little bit, so we can see what that's like. That one's different because it has different weapons. The Hornet has like a machine gun, and I think it has more missiles. The machine gun actually has ammunition too, so you have to worry about ammunition, which is pretty different from the Origin 300i, which was what I was just flying. We'll go back to Dying Star because I think that map is probably my favorite. Because like I can imagine playing multiplayer where you sort of like go in behind asteroids and stop, and then guys are coming out and you sort of come out from around asteroids and fight in those asteroid fields, and you're dodging asteroids and fire. That'd be pretty cool.
Jump works. At your service.
Yeah,
Core
let's-
system operational. Proximity alert.
Let's jump out of here. Yep, just touch all these things, make sure everything turns off. I like those kind of cool little details of him just like turning off his ship and looking around and stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright, so I think if we go over here, put my helmet down. There we go. That's just like such a weird, cool little detail. Putting it on. Some of the graphics aren't really loading in there. Alright, if we go to Arena Commander, I think it'll ask me what ship I want to use first now. Because I'm outside, yeah. So, we'll go in the Hornet. Drone Sim. Vandal Swarm, Dying Star. Alright, let's check this out. I don't think I'm going to be streaming too long for this, just because I want to see how the stream worked, see how it looked in the stream, if we want to do it, do a longer stream at a later time, so we can show off the game. It looks like some of the game is cut off on the right side there. That's annoying. Okay. See, this is one of the things that we have to work on when we try to stream it ourselves. Alright. Well, we'll deal with that another time, I guess. So this is the Hornet. Like, look at that. As you can see, Crazy detail in this ship too. I think this ship looks way cooler. Although I like the weapons on the Origin 300i way better than on this ship, to be honest with you. I feel like you have to get a lot better at using your weapons if you want to try to use those machine guns, because they do deplete. There's no, like, once your ship is messed up, there's no, like, refueling station or, oh, wait a minute, I should probably, what? This one. Whoa. Okay.
Target destroyed.
There we go.
Scanning. Alert. Starboard shields down. Target destroyed. Scanning. Collision.
I just like how that debris can also mess you up if you get too close to it. There we go. So on the left-hand side, you can see the Mantis guns have 1,300 rounds in each gun left, and then the primary weapon, the Bulldog repeater, is a charge weapon.
Scanning.
This one also has missiles, which I can try to activate too.
Locked.
There we go.
Scanning. Target destroyed. Scanning.
Oh, you paid for the Idris and you can't fly yet. Yeah, some of the, I think that you can pay like $5 right now and play the Arena Commander mode, and it lets you do a loaner of the Origin 300i and the Hornet, which I'm driving right now, which actually I feel like I'm getting used to it a little bit more. I think it is a cooler looking ship. It seems a little faster too.
Bogey.
Let's get back in here.
Scanning.
There's Little King. Let's use a missile on this guy.
Locked. Shields charging. Target destroyed.
There we go.
Scanning.
I'm really excited to play as a freelancer when I get this game. And just sort of exploring the world. I play a lot of EVE Online, and that's the thing that I like the most about EVE Online, is just exploring the world and sort of discovering new things. And I don't necessarily know if I'm going to get into a lot of ship combat. I'd like to be the ship that sort of like jumps in the middle of a battle and scavenges while everyone's fighting each other and then jumps right out. That'd be pretty rad. Come on, come on. Whoa!
Collision.
Whew. Almost crashed right into that wing that flew off that ship. Come on. Come on, come on.
Alert. Port shield down.
Ah, chipping away at me.
Target destroyed.
There we go. Jeez.
Shields charging.
Whew, I'm in the middle of this asteroid field. Oh boy.
Propulsion
Oh man, I'm floating.
offline. Shields charging.
Oh man, now I'm just spinning. You'll start those battles and I'll pick it up? Sure, man. Alright, my ship back in control here. We got a little bit of control back. How are our thrusters doing? I lost both of my machine guns, but I still have my repeater. Still have this too.
Lock.
Someone. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Lock on. There we go.
Elite units eliminated.
Can I eject now? There we go.
There are multiple hostiles.
Headless. That was a headless eject. We're gonna float into space.
Stand by for reintegration.
Let's do this. Headless eject into open space. Let's jump into a new ship.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online. Bogey. Scanning.
Oh man.
Lock.
Take that.
Scanning. Target destroyed.
There we go. Ah.
Collision. Collision. Target destroyed.
There we go.
Scanning.
Let's get the heck out of this asteroid field.
Collision.
Oh boy. This thruster cam is really hard to see out of. Especially when you're on full throttle here. Alright, let's slow it down, bring it back up to speed. Get rid of that guy.
Destroyed.
There we go, nice.
Scanning.
Oh man, I do not have control over this thing right now. If I can try to just get one...
Flare.
Oh, I just fired the flare like a moron.
Lock.
There we go. To at least take this guy out with a missile.
Target destroyed.
And let's eject.
0 hostile contacts remaining.
Woo! Get a new ship.
There are multiple hostiles inbound.
Oh, it's so good looking.
Stand by for reintegration.
Alright.
Aerospace. All systems online. Bogey. Scanning. Lock. Alert. Starboard shields down.
Oh man.
Port shields
cut right underneath me. Where is he? There he is.
Shields charging. Alert. Aft shields down. Target destroyed.
Who is this guy shooting at me now?
Collision.
Hopefully that can take you out.
Target
Nice.
destroyed. Scanning. Shields charging.
Straighten out here.
Destroyed. Scanning.
Come on. I'm getting too far from him. I keep braking. Space brakes, you know.
Destroyed.
There we go.
Zero hostile contacts.
Ooh.
Shields charging.
Straighten out on the other side here.
Elite units en route.
Alright. Who do we have on this one? Priest.
Scanning.
Let's go after him first.
Collision.
Whoa.
Flare.
I barely had a warning on that missile.
Lock. Target destroyed.
I got him.
Scanning. Alert. Starboard shield down.
There we go.
Alert. Systems overheating.
Oh man.
Destroyed.
Guns are
Scanning.
taking a beating here.
Aft shields down. Lock. Alert.
Take him
Aft
out with a
shields
missile.
Down. Alert.
Go out for this guy because he's coming after me.
Scanning. Target destroyed. Shields charging. Target destroyed.
There we go. Jeez.
Scanning.
Oh man, this guy.
Alert. Port shields down. Shields charging. Collision.
Spins. Oh, I'm
Bogey.
totally upside down.
Shields charging. Scanning.
Hunters.
Shields charging.
Oh, let's try to go through this debris field here.
Warning. Starboard shields 25% locked. Aft shields 75%. Scanning. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Scanning. Collision. Locked.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh wait, my weapons recharged. That's weird. I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Target destroyed.
Whoa, what just happened there?
Systems overheating.
Weird ring.
Collision.
Oh, this guy's trying to fly me into a collision. You know what? Fuck it.
Locked.
Eat that, bitch.
Scanning. Target destroyed. Collision.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Is offline.
I just brushed up against that. It's cool. It's cool. Oh, one of my guns down? Damn it.
Collision.
Ain't no collision. Come on. Oh, here we go. We're cutting it close next to the space station.
Collision.
Ain't no collisions. It's cool. There we go.
Zero hostile contacts remaining.
Well, they're in California and in England, so they're in California. It's 11:46 here.
Shields charging. Bogey.
I don't know. Maybe it's just the area I live in, because when I used to live near the beach, it was terrible internet. But I don't live near there anymore, and the service out here is pretty good, actually. I think I'm all out of missiles. Yeah.
Scanning.
Nope, I'm good.
Lock. Warning. Aft shields 25%. Alert. Aft shields
Oh, damn.
down. Alert. Port shields down. Scanning. Scanning. Shields charging. Flare. Alert. Aft shields down. Collision.
I'm doing this with one gun.
Alert. Systems overheating. Alert. Aft shields down.
Oh, god damn it.
Alert. Starboard shields down. Alert.
Oh, someone just bumped me.
Down. Target destroyed.
Are both of my guns down? Oh man.
Alert.
Yeah, my repeater's out.
Shields down.
Damn it.
Propulsion is offline.
Oh man, I'm just spinning in space now.
Overheating.
I think if I eject now, I'm gonna die. Oh, am I literally just a
Systems
pod though? Fuck it. Headless eject. Oh, there's my head. Came back to life. Whew. Well, let me restart.
Stand by
Nice.
for reintegration.
Oh no, it's not letting me respawn. It said respawn, but it didn't let me. So yeah. Gosh, what else is there to show? I think that's pretty much it. There's the 2 ships that I could fly there. I actually think I got better with that weapon. The longest I've I think the latest wave I've got to is like wave 10. So I just want to show off the game for a little bit and see, so I can test this equipment because we want to try to get the Chris Roberts or Aaron Roberts on our joystick stream at some point. So I hope you enjoyed watching this. I really appreciate it. It was going to be a quick one today just because I want to make sure that we can actually get it to work, because I know that there was an issue with trying to get OBS to pick up the game, so you have to run it a window, and I noticed that some of it is like cut off on the right hand side there, so we might have to tweak some stuff, or I might have to run it at a lower resolution. So hopefully we'll get Chris or Aaron on the joystick show to stream with us and talk about the game. It'll probably be after Gamescom, which is coming up. Gosh, no. Hopefully, I don't know. We'll see. Gamescom is coming up. I know that they're going to go to Gamescom, and that's in late August. So I guess we'll find out when they're available. We have a bunch of people scheduled already. So our schedule's pretty full up. I know next week we're doing a bunch of streams next week. I think all week we're doing like horror game streams or something. So check that out on Joystick. Subscribe to my channel. It's twitch.tv/xavdm, and also Joystick with a Q, JOYSTIQ, to see all our streams. We're streaming, I think, every day next week. I think Thursday, tomorrow, we're going to stream, God, what is it? Divinity Original Sin. And yeah, so just thanks a lot for watching. And the archive of this is going to be up on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/XAVTLG. And follow me on Twitter, which is @XAV. All of this information is on the bottom. So thank you very much for joining me, and I appreciate your time.